Happy Monday, happy rising, everybody. This is going to be 1 hour of Vinyasa yoga. We're just going to wait a few minutes and we'll get started. Welcome, Jane, and thanks for joining this morning. Welcome, Yvonne and Marcella. Good morning. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started today with our Vinyasa yoga class. So go ahead and start in child's pose today. You can bring your knees matched with distance, big toes to touch. Spread your fingers wide. And take 3 big rounds of breath here. Begin to become present with what's here on your mat today. Notice the parts of you in contact with your mat. Notice how each breath is feeling inside of your body. The parts of you that rise as you breathe in, the parts of you that soften as you exhale. Give yourself a scan, starting at the fingertips and working your way through the body. Just noticing any parts of you that are holding on to any unnecessary tension. Can you maintain the integrity of the child's pose and then soften into it? And shift your awareness inwards towards your mind. Just noticing any thoughts that are passing through. Are there any distractions that have a grasp on you? And just choose to acknowledge them and let them go. Can you welcome a sense of unconditional love for all that you are right here and right now? Invoking a sense of compassion and kindness that you can carry with you throughout your practice today. Downward facing dog. Press your hands into the mat, tuck the toes, hips to the sky. Send your hips a little bit higher by pressing through your hands and then bend alternating knees, exploring the hamstrings here. Let your head hang heavy and take 5 more rounds of breath. Ragdoll. Walk your feet towards your hands. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Grab opposite elbows. Let your torso hang heavy. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Let go and sway from side to side. How can you offer more kindness here? If your hamstrings feel tight, maybe bend your knees more. Can you relax your neck more and your face? Can you allow your breath to flow in and out just a little bit more effortless? Release your elbows and rise up to standing mountain pose. Take your time getting there. Once you're there, reach the arms overhead. Take a full breath in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Close your eyes. Like to set a loving intention for yourself for this practice. Go ahead and do so. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold in. Mountain pose, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, folds. Halfway lift. Fold in. Mountain pose. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, folds. Halfway lift. Fold in. Right foot steps back, runner's lunge. Inhale, drop an arch, gaze high, opening that right hip flexor. Exhale, runners. Inhale, drop an arch. Exhale, runners. High plank. Step your front foot back and decide what type of plank you would like here. Maybe dropping the knees down or more by engaging the core and tucking the tailbone. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 full rounds of breath here. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Runners, breathe out. Inhale, drop an arch. Exhale, rise. Fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe. Fold forward, breathe out. Mountain pose, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, folds. Halfway lift. Fold forwards. Left foot steps back for runners. Inhale, drop an arch. Exhale, run. Inhale, drop an arch. Exhale, rise. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 rounds of breath here. Gone down through all parts of your hands. Send the hips higher and let your head hang heavy. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Runner's lunge, breathe out. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, rise. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Mountain pose, breathe big. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold in. Right foot steps back for runners. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, rise. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe. Upward facing dog. Downward. Extend the right. Bend at the knees, stack the hips, and take some circles here at the hip, or any movement at the toes or ankle that feels nice. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale to the sky. Down dog, foot comes back down. Lower down to your hands and knees, tabletop. Spread your fingers wide, grounding down through all parts of your hand. Inhale, cow pose, arch the spine, gaze up. Exhale, cat on the spine. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Continue to flow here at the pace of your own breath. Moving mindfully. And add on for maybe taking some side to side or circles at the hips. Move any way your body is calling for you. And take 10 more rounds of breath here. Five more full rounds of breath. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Runner's lunge, exhale. Left hand stays down, right arm to the sky for a twist. Take circles at the top wrist, 3 rounds of breath. Right hand back to the mat. Fold forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Mountain pose, reach out. Hands to heart, breathe out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, folds. Halfway lift. Fold in. Left foot steps back for runners. Arch. Exhale, rise. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale to the sky. Bend at the knee, open the hip, and take some pulls at the hip, ankle or toes. Leg inhale. Downward facing dog. Tabletop, lower down to the hands and knees. We're going to take a few more rounds of breath flowing through cat and cow. But this time feel free to take a different variation with your hands and wrist. So one option can be to externally rotate one hand so that the fingertips are pointed towards the legs. You can do that with one hand or with two. Then you can move through cat and cow or take slight movements forward and back. So those are the first few options. The next few, so you can just flip your palm over so that the towards the mat and shift your weight forward and back or take any cat and cow movement. So move intuitively with what your body is asking for here. If it's more wrist stuff, take any of the variations. If it's more of the spine, feel free to flow. And take 7 more rounds of breath. Place both hands back on the mat. If you move them, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Runner's lunge, breathe out. Right hand stays down, left arm to the sky. Take circles at that top wrist. 3 rounds of breath. Left hand back down, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Mountain pose, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Notice your feet here. Can you ground down more? Reach the arms up, breathe in. Cactus the arms, drop the shoulder blades down and back. Tuck your tailbone, pressing the hips forward. Create length in your spine and then open your chest. Send your gaze up. 5 rounds of breath. Mountain pose, reach high, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold in. Chair pose. Stay grounded in the feet. Reach the arms high. Keep drawing the shoulder blades back. Reach the breath. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Fold forward, exhale. Half. Fold in. Right foot steps back for runner's lunge. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, rise. Right hand down, left arm to the sky for a twist. Draw that left shoulder blade down. Stay strong in the legs. 3 rounds of breath. Left hand back down. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. To nose, breathe out. Inhale to the sky. To the right elbow. Reach it back up. Lizard lunge. Step it to the outside of the right hand. Lower the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Stay lifted or come down to those forearms. Option knee by staying fast at the right foot. 5 rounds of breath. Create more ease in your shoulders, in your arms, and your face. Rise back up to your palms if you lowered. Back toes, 3-legged dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale to the sky. Lower your back knee down. Untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up, low crescent.
Notice the foundation in your feet and the parts of you touching the mat. Press a little bit more forward in that left hip. Reach through your fingertips, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, maybe add a back bend. 5 rounds of breath. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Twist to the right, breathe out. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Press the palms, gaze high. 3 rounds of breath. Return back to center. Hands frame the foot, half split. Begin to walk the hands back, straightening out that leg. Flex through the foot, keep drawing the and try to keep that left hip parallel to the knee. Create length through your torso as you inhale. As you exhale, round in, coming closer to that extended leg. Option to stay here or walk the hands to the outside of that right leg and just notice how the stretch changes. 5 more rounds of breath. Runner's lunge. Breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold in. Mountain pose, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold in. Chair pose. Reach up, sink low. Engage. Draw the shoulder blades back. 5 full rounds of breath. Maybe your exhales, you find the courage to sink a little bit lower. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Diver's pose, breathe out. Hands to the side, come onto the balls of the feet. Stay low in the legs. Open in the chest. Draw the legs together. 5 more rounds of breath. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift. Fold in. Left foot steps back for runners. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, wraps. Left hand down, right to the sky. Draw the shoulder blade down, stay light in that left hand. 3 rounds of breath. Right hand back down. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale through the nose. Side out. Inhale through the nose. Let it go. Left. Inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale to the sky. Lizard lunge. Step it to the outside. Drop. Untuck the toes. Notice what this side calls for. Maybe come down to his forearms or stay on the palms. 5 rounds of breath. Back up to your palms. Tuck the right toes. 3-legged dog. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Knee elbow, exhale. Inhale. Runner's lunge. Drop the back knee. Untuck the toes. Reach the arms high for low crescent. Notice the parts of your body touching the mat. Find stability in those. Forward through the right hip. Send the fingers high, inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Maybe add that back bend. 5 rounds of breath. Straighten the spine, hands to heart center. Twist to the left, exhale. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Press the palms, 3 rounds of breath. Back to center. Hands frame the front foot, half. Straighten the leg, walk the hands back. Flex through that foot, keep drawing the left hip back. Try to keep that to the knee. Create length in the spine as you breathe in. And fold over that left leg as you breathe out. Option to stay here, walk the fingers to the outside of that leg, noticing the difference in the stretch. 5 rounds of breath. Runner's lunge. Breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. Fold in. Mountain pose, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Close your eyes for a moment, check in with yourself. Are you practicing from a space of love and of kindness for you, for all that you are? Are you allowing your breath to be as full as it can be? Flutter your eyes open. Find a still point. Ground down through the right foot. Tree pose. Left foot comes to the inside of the leg. Take any height, just avoiding that knee area. Can you try to open that left hip more, bringing the knee away from the body. Once you're rooted, expand your branches and take any movement in the hands or wrists or arms that feels nice. Allow your breath to completely nurture you here. Standing pigeon. Flex that left foot, cross it over the right thigh, creating a figure. Option to stay here, this is great. Or for more of an opening, you can sink low, kind of like chair pose, creating a deeper opening in that left hip and glute. Option to stay here. Straight spine at first, you can hinge at the hips, folding forward, and eventually you can round in if you like that option. Begin to rise up if you fold it over. Mountain pose. Leave that side behind. The left foot. Tree pose. Right foot comes to the inside of the leg. Maybe a different height is required on this side. Just avoid pressure on the knee. When you're ready, you can expand your branches, taking any movement that feels nice. Standing pigeon. Flex up that right, cross the ankle over the left thigh. Stay here, or begin to sink low like chair pose, creating a deeper opening. Option to stay, or with a straight spine, begin to hinge at the hips, eventually rounding in. 5 rounds of breath. If you round in, begin to rise back up. Take your time. Mountain pose. Reach the arms up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Fold in. Right steps back for runner's lunge. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, rise. Lower the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up, low crescent lunge. Reach to the fingertips, inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Option to stay here or clasp the hands behind the back, opening up the chest more. 5 rounds of breath. Up, straighten the spine, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart and twist to the left side. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Press the palms and gaze high. Option to stay here or open the arms out. 3 rounds. To center. Hands frame the front foot, runner's lunge. High plank, inhale. Chatter, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale to the sky. To the right. Back to the sky. Lizard lunge. Step it to the outside. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes. You're going to take that same variation you took before. Place the left hand right under the shoulder. Bend to the back knee, reaching behind with that right hand onto the foot or ankle. 5 rounds of breath. If you grabbed hold of the foot, gently release it down, placing the right hand back to the mat. 3-legged dog. Tuck the back toes, right leg to the side, breathe in. Knee to left elbow, exhale. Inhale to the sky. Fall in triangle. Knee comes to that left elbow and then kicks out. Left arm comes to the sky. Press through the hips. 3 rounds of breath. Left hand back to the mat. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. Warrior 1. Footsteps between. Pivot the back. Reach the arms. You find that stability in your feet and your legs right away. Consider sinking lower into that front. Breathe in. Warrior 2. Exhale. Arms to a T. Externally rotate that right thigh outward, creating that strong foundation. Shoulders away from the ears. Ignite the fingertips. 5 rounds of breath. Right palm to the sky. Reverse your warrior. Come forward, up and back, creating length through the right side body. Can you sink lower in that front leg as you reach to the fingertips, opening that right shoulder back. 5 rounds of breath. Keep reaching through the fingertips, straighten out the leg, breathe in. Triangle pose, breathe out. Right hand down, left arm to the sky. Keep drawing the shoulder blade back, that left hip open. Option to send that gaze high. 5 rounds of breath. Side angle. Keep the shape of the arms and bend to that front knee. Placing that right forearm either on the thigh or hand down to the mat. Option to stay here or extend the left arm overhead. rounds of breath. Rise up in the torso. Right toes point the same direction as the left. Hands overhead, breathe in. Side-legged forward fold, breathe out. Press the hips, torso to hang heavy. A halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Ground down through the pinky toes. To the top of the mat, runner's lunge. Bend that front knee. Hands frame the foot. Inhale, drop and arch. And exhale, rise. Set your gaze beyond your foot. Shift weight into the front leg, standing knee. Left leg floats high. Keep kicking through the heel, allowing the torso to come closer to that leg and to the mat. You can stay grounded with your hands down, or begin to lift a hand or two, maybe walking it closer to the right leg. Stay full in your breath. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale. Your feet match width distance, big toes towards the outside. Grab opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Option to bend alternating knees. Release your elbows, yogi squat. Sink the hips low, hands to heart center. Use the elbows to open up your hips. 5 rounds of breath. With your hands at heart center here, return back to that intention that you set. Fold forward, hips to the sky. Sway from side to side. Heel toe your feet back to hips width distance. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Left leg steps back for runners. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, rise. Drop the back knee. Untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up, low crossing. Reach through your fingertips, breathe in. Exhale, cactus. Option is stay here or clasp the hands, opening up the chest more. 5 rounds of breath. Straighten the spine and reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart, twist to the right side. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Press the palms. 3 rounds of breath. Back to center. Runner's lunge. Hands frame the foot. Tuck the back toes. High plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Downward facing dog. Inhale high to the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, press. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale to the sky. To the left elbow. Reach it back up. Lizard lunge. Step it to the outside of the left hand. Lower your back knee. Untuck your toes. Option to stay here or come down to the forearms. Or option to place that right hand directly under the shoulder. Bend at the back knee with the left arm reach up and back, grabbing onto the foot. Choose the variation that serves you best here. Gently release the hand if you clasped it, placing the left hand back on the mat. Tuck the back toes, three-legged dog. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to right elbow, breathe out. Inhale to the sky. Fall in triangle, knee comes to that right elbow. Kick through the leg, foot to the mat. Right arm reaches high. Press through your hips. 3 rounds of breath. Right hand back to the mat, left leg to the sky, inhale. Warrior 1. Going down through your feet, reach your arms high. Create more length in your fingertips. Breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Press down more through all parts of your feet that are touching the mat. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. 5 rounds of breath. Left palm to the sky. Reverse your warrior. Bring that left arm high. Leg. Keep reaching through the fingertips, drawing that left shoulder open. 5 rounds of breath. Keep reaching through your fingertips, straighten out the leg. Breathe in. Triangle pose, breathe out. Left hand comes down. Keep drawing the right shoulder open. And stay grounded through that back foot. 5 rounds of breath. Side angle pose. Bend to that front knee. The forearm can come up to the thigh or stay down to the mat. Reach through the right fingertips. And then extend that arm overhead. 5 rounds of breath. Rise up in your torso. The same direction as the right. Clasp the hands behind the back. Breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Option to hands or release them down to the mat. 5 more rounds of breath. Gently release the hands if you clasp them. To the front of the mat, runner's lunge. Hands frame the front foot. Inhale, drop and arch. Exhale, rise. Standing needle. Shift your weight into the left foot, right leg to the sky. Kick through your heel. Soften your torso more. Option to float a hand or 2. 5 more rounds of breath. Fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Mountain pose, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold in. High plank, both feet step back. Inhale. Exhale, lower everything down to the mat.
Bring your palms down by your side, forehead to the center. Bring your legs in close to one another, hips pressed down into the mat. With your next inhale, lift everything else up, coming into locust pose. Reach through your fingertips, drawing the shoulder blades together. Add a slight tug of the chin to lengthen the backside of the neck. 5 rounds of breath. Lower down. Take a cheek, take a few breaths of rest. Forehead back to center. Option to come to locust or to clasp the hands behind the back for bound locust. With your next inhale, rise up, pressing the hips down, pressing everything else up, staying pointed or flexed in the feet to activate the legs. 5 rounds of breath. Lower down, release the hands if you clasp, hit the other cheek, and take a few moments of rest. Bring your forehead back to center. Press your palms underneath your shoulders, elbows close to the body, cobra pose. Gently press through the hands, using most of the muscles in the back to lift you here. Maybe a little bit more support in the hands. 5 rounds of breath. Upward facing dog. You may need to walk the hands back a little bit more. Press through the palms, lift yourself up, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Take an inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Full breath in. Let it go. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Nose exhale. Inhale to the sky. Right elbow. Back to the sky. Opposite elbow. Reach it back up. Pose. Distribute the weight evenly between your legs. Create length in your torso as you inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward in the hips, coming down to the forearms, your palms. Soften your shoulders, your face. Breathe into the opening in that right hip and glute. Option to stay here, to make your way into king pigeon. For that option, rise up in your torso, reach behind with that left, bend to the back knee, and grab hold of the ankle, foot, or leg. Option to stay here with that right hand grounded, or reach the arm up. Whether you're in pigeon or king pigeon, take 5 more full rounds of breath. Gently release everything down to the mat. Rise up in the torso if you're still down. Downward facing dog. Inhale high to the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, press. Left leg to the sky. Knee to nose, breathe out.
Inhale to the sky. To the left. Reach it back up. Opposite elbow. Inhale to the sky. Pigeon pose. Notice how the side feels. Distribute the weight. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold over your legs, exhale. Option to stay here. We're going to take king pigeon. For that option, rise up onto your palms. Reach behind with that right arm. Bend at the back knee, grabbing hold of the foot, ankle, or leg. Keep the left hand grounded or reach it up. Wherever you are, 5 more loving rounds of breath. Release everything down to the mat. And sleeping pigeon, rise up in the torso. Place the hands, downward facing dog. Option to stay here or to come to right back or to take one last vinyasa. For that option, shift the weight forward, breathe in. Chaturanga, breathe out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lower down to the hands and knees for tabletop. Flow through a few rounds of cat and cow here. Move intuitively with your spine. And come back to neutral spine. Walk the hands back towards the knees and come onto a seat. Extending both legs out in front of you, long. Once you're there, point and flex the toes a few times, opening up the front part of that foot, those feet. Next time you flex at the feet, stay there. Place the fingertips down by the hips, the spine, inhale. And as you exhale, walk the hands forward, coming into a seated forward fold. Grab onto whatever parts of the leg. Feel free to add a bend to the knees. 5 rounds of breath. Begin to rise back up in your torso, walking the hands upwards. Fish pose. Place your palms underneath your bottom onto the mat. Lower your forearms down. An option to stay here. Puff out the chest and drop the head and the neck back, creating an opening in the throat. Gently lower everything down into the mat, setting up for bridge. Place the soles of the feet on the mat, knees point upwards, ground down through your feet and shoulders, hips to the sky, bridge pose. Option to stay here or to walk the shoulder blades closer together, clasping the palms under the back. 5 more slow rounds of breath. Lower everything down to the mat and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Happy baby. Grab the outside edges of the feet or the legs. Flex at the feet and allow the knees to fall towards the earth more. Rock from side to side, massage your lower back and mat. You may feel nice to straighten out one leg at a time. And hug your knees into chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and offer yourself a few words of gratitude and of kindness here. Keep the right knee hugged in, extending the left leg out on the mat. Hug the right knee towards the armpit, breathe in. And create a twist as you exhale. Knee comes to the other side of the body. Right. Gaze over your shoulder. Maybe close the eyes. And allow for your exhales to assist you, melting deeper into this twist. And turn the knee back to center. And switch out the leg. Left knee hugs in. Leg extends. Hug the left knee towards the armpit. Breathe in. Create a twist. Breathe out. Allow for your exhales to carry you deeper. Knees into chest, returning back to center. Wrap your arms around your legs for one final squeeze here. Offering yourself one more loving embrace before taking rest and soaking up the benefits of your practice. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, extend the legs and the arms out, coming into your final pose of rest. Let everything fall open and be completely supported here on your mat. Close your eyes. Let go of regulating your breath or any part of you. And just be here in this rest. You deserve this rest. You deserve this feeling of peace and of unconditional love. I'll guide you back in a few minutes. Shavasana. begin to become more aware of your breath. Become more aware of your body. Become more aware of the sounds happening around you. Offer some gentle, loving movement to your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, taking a full body stretch. Roll onto your right side for fetal pose. All of the love that you need is inside of you. You deserve to be unconditionally loved by you. Press yourself up into a comfortable. Bring your hands to meet at heart center. The bow of the head, ending the practice in gratitude for one another, this beautiful community. We're grateful for our health and for being able to practice. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you today. The light in me is the light in you. Thank you so much, everyone who is joining me either live or later on. I look forward to when I can see you guys soon, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. If you need anything at all or are still having issues with connectivity, feel free to reach out to us and we'll do our best to